for a beginner, an intermediate, for yourself, do you have a program or a split that you would recommend, or what are you doing as well? What sort of program are you doing now, and what sort of program or split would you recommend to, again, someone that was getting into calisthenics?
Okay, so for a beginner, I stick to full body. That's what my top recommendation. It's, there's a lot of science backing it up, but also in my experience that full body workouts are just very effective at triggering, you're producing more testosterone. They're better for like leaning out and for strength gains. It feels like a more robust workout because you're working all of your musculature, like doing push, pull, and legs all in one workout, basically.
Yeah,
Push up,
perfect.
pull up, and squats. But then as you get into intermediate, depending on your goals, that's when branching out into split training can be a good thing, I think. I'm actually still a big fan. If I were to train for physique, I would go to the traditional push, pull, legs. But if
Would you
they're
do that?
training,
Would you do that 3 times a week, or would you do it so you got frequency twice, so you do 6 days a week, or would you just do it
I used to do
3 days?
it. I used to
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
six
no, I've done
times,
it.
but
Yep,
now I would do it 3 times. I
yep.
would do, especially at my age, but I would do 3 workouts, one push, one pull, one legs,
Mm-hmm.
and I would do it with some considerable intensity and volume, and then
Mm-hmm.
have 4 rest days. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different splits. If you're training for skills, bent arm, straight arm is a great one. I
Yeah, yeah,
learned
I've
that
seen that.
from, Overcoming Gravity. There's
Got
so
that
many
book up
ways.
there.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that the second edition?
I
I think it
think so.
is.
Yeah, yeah, second edition. Yeah,
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 that's a great book. But yeah, it's
yeah.
like there's many different splits you can do, upper body, lower body, or you could do a bro split and break it up by muscle group if you're training for physique. I see nothing wrong with it. So, but like I said, for me, I recommend that for intermediate. For beginners, I think full body is a good starting point.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm doing right now is just like an A-B split. So
Okay.
I've got like a workout A and a workout B. My workout A is mostly push and core, and then my workout B is pull and lower body. And I'm just sort of doing ABA and then BAB and kind of
Yeah.
alternating.
Splits, I completely agree with you. Full body is a really great way to train. I think the problem is sometimes people think that it's only for beginners, but I think all people can benefit from
Oh
doing
yeah.
body.
Yeah, I should have mentioned that.
Yeah, it's like I said, I like doing it because you work your whole body. It leaves less room. It fits into your lifestyle far easier. So if you're really busy one day and you have to go away, and you usually do 3 workouts a week, and suddenly you can only do 2, or you can work out Monday and you can't work out until the Saturday, you've still got 2 sessions. You've still done pull-ups twice, dips twice, whatever it is. That's really effective. It allows you to get more frequency in, which is really great as a beginner to learn stuff. So the more you do it, the faster you learn. So I think it has that benefit, and it's good for getting weekly volume in. So I think full body is what I'm doing at the minute. So I've got like 2 workouts that I do back to back. So workout A will be, say, weighted pull-ups, weighted handstand push-ups, weighted step-ups, and calf raises, and I'll do them always like a giant set to make it a bit faster, so I feel a little bit more athletic. 3 minutes rest, and then do it 3 times. Then I'll have like maybe 5 minutes rest, move on to the second one, which will be weighted inverted rows, weighted dips. I've got a Roman chair hyperextension machine. So I've been doing weighted those for lower back, and then I'll do knee raises, and I'll do all as one giant set, 5 reps, and just do those back to back. And I just do that. I'm averaging like, I'll do a resistance workout, and then I'll do a cardio workout, and then I'll have a day off, and then I'll just repeat that. And if I feel like doing another workout, I'll do another workout. But some days I'll come in and I'll be like, my back still feels a bit tender. I'll have another day off, or I'll just do cardio. So my cardio at the minute is either, my partner's got a Peloton, so I use that sometimes, which is pretty good fun to use. It's a little bit different. It's nice if you're used to doing your own programmings and working out. It's nice to have someone do that for you. You can literally just switch off and go, tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it. And then you can just switch off and just really go for it. Or I've got an air bike in the garage, so sometimes I do like some stuff on that. But I normally do those 2 workouts at the minute. I've done all the old stuff back in the day where I used to do like push-pull legs, and I'd have a day off, push-pull legs. And that was really, really great for being able to go harder and hit things a bit more. But I was doing that more when I was doing weightlifting. But I also think upper body, lower body can be really good. It can be a little bit harder, I think, with calisthenics, because calisthenics is very upper body dominant compared to lower body. I find like there's more exercises, I find, and it's far easier to really overload it if you're really doing body weight stuff. But they're good programs to use as well. But I just like doing full body. For me, it's the one that I've always stuck to.
Yeah, I love full body too. I should have mentioned, I recommend it for beginners, but if you want to stick to it perpetually, I mean, it's a great way to train. And I think that's the way we're meant to use our bodies, like
yeah.
surviving in nature throughout our history as humankind, we wouldn't be just using our push muscles one day and our
No,
pull
no,
muscles the next. So
no. And I think as well is the great thing about full body is it puts a natural break on volume. So unless you want to do a workout that's 2 or 3 hours long, there's only so much volume you can get done in half an hour or an hour. So sometimes it can be a good break for you so you can control volume as well and not do too much and it hits your recovery. But it's a nice, like I said, if you're doing like that workout that I do, I'm averaging 6 sets per body part. So it's not a huge amount, but I can do that 3 times a week. So now we're up to 18 sets of volume, which is right in that good middle ground. But if I only do 12 one week, that's fine. If I do 18, if I end up going, I feel really good, let's chuck in a fourth workout. I've got that variability there that I can add that in. But if I want to work out more, I can. But it's a nice little break that I can control my volume. And then if you're only doing 3 sets like you are, it's far easier to maintain a high level of focus and also energy. So if you only have to do 3 sets, it's far easier to stress the energy you've got between 3 as opposed to doing more. And so you can put more into every single set as well. And then before you know it, 3 sets are done. You're now onto another body part, and you're like, all right, now I can give this everything I've got. And I think it's a great way to control that and for long-term training as well.
You know, I want to mention that one of the beauties of minimalist training is that, you know, you're not looking like, oh, I've got to do 4 sets or 5 sets of this exercise. You're like, I'm just doing 2 or 3 sets. So you have more of that mental energy to put into it. You go into each set like, I'm going to give this my everything. And you also mentioned rest. Yes, I want to echo that. 3 minutes minimum, especially when you're focusing on strength gains. Now, if you're doing circuits and you're just trying to work on your endurance, then by all means, shorter rests are fine. But with the way we're talking about training, especially if you're doing weighted calisthenics and lower rep range, yes, 3 to 5 minutes is good.
The energy systems that are used, they need that long to resynthesize. And then I think as well, it's you then when you're doing that, you realize it's how you perform in the exercise that's going to bring the gains. And if you can perform better by resting longer, you're just going to get more out of it. I know some people get bored waiting. You'll perform better by just waiting that a little bit longer and having more energy. You'll do a lot better. So it's definitely worth 3 to 5 minutes.
One more thing, the A-B split I really love because that can be full body. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it like right now I'm doing mainly, it's like push and core, you could say, for the workout A. It feels almost like a full body workout to me. My workout B is definitely, because I'm doing pull and legs. It's just, I just want to mention that A-B split is a good strategy to use a full body workout while doing something different from session to session.
Yeah, because you could say the workout that I'm doing, you could make an AB. And then that's good because you could then, there's a little bit of variety because sometimes if you're doing the same workout over and over again, it can get a little bit boring. But with the AB, ABA, BAB, it can be really good to mix up a little bit. And then if you've got more exercises as the minimalist that you do want to add in, that adds in that flexibility that you can add in. So if there's a little exercise you want to add in, it gives you that flexibility there, which is really good, I think.
Yeah. And the recovery, because now you've got the B workout between the A's and vice versa. So you have, you have that extra recovery time too.